Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for the crypto neo news, education, and opportunities. My name is Lucas.
And my name is Ryan.
And we have some really awesome opportunities, education, some news, a tutorial. Why? Well, we do have tutorials. We've got DeFi crypto explainers and tutorials. We have playlists on how to get started, secret crypto journey, but it's really Kepler wallet and the IBC, because we love to talk about the IBC as one of the more innovative. We talk about blockchain and crypto in general for some time, but focusing on IBC, secret network for privacy, but the IBC for its scalability, this interoperable blockchain communication network with airdrops and just the growth and the innovation. You mentioned a video we were doing before, and you've talked about it many times, but Osmosis, which we're going to talk about, some news you found today on that, but they innovated the Fairdrop model. And from the early days of airdrops on Uniswap, we've seen many different blockchains and applications try to create new, more egalitarian ways. And the IBC, Osmosis, have really pioneered that. So we've got,
that's right.
We've got some more playlists too.
Oh yeah, we have the macro outlook playlist. We're going to be doing another entry in that series soon. There's so much to talk about with the Fed and with the markets, and not to mention the war and the supply chain issues. So yeah, look out for another one of those coming.
This is not financial advice, commercial advice, legal advice. This is just entertainment, education, information. We have some other playlists for your entertainment on secret NFTs, cryptonomics, news and perspectives, other crypto secrets and opportunities out there. But right now, let's talk about one of our favorite protocols. And I guess I should have this. We usually have it. All links are below, as always. But when we talk about the map of zones and what makes Osmosis, why don't you tell people, if they're not familiar, that is all the AMMs and DEXs out there, what makes Osmosis so friendly and so innovative for them?
Right. Well, yeah, there's one thing that stands out, and it's that the exchanges are free. I mean, there's really no gas fee, and that's probably not going to be permanent. But for the foreseeable future, you can trade and exchange in and out of these projects on the IBC using Osmosis right out of your Kepler wallet, and it is free. So it's really smooth. It's got a really easy user interface, and it's pleasant to operate. That's definitely one of the most, if not the best, AMM DEX projects that I've ever used. And so that's what we're going to be talking about today, is some innovation on this exchange, on this AMM.
And this map of zones shows you all of these are individual blockchains. Every one is a blockchain. They have their own validators, their own applications, their own purpose and function. Osmosis is the hub. It's the AMM DEX that bridges all of these together. You will find it's the premier,
that's right,
decentralized exchange for the IBC when it comes to being able to access all these. And we're gonna we'll show you, just real quick, the assets page. You can scroll down and see all of these different cryptos they have, blockchains. I say cryptos, blockchains they have available and growing. So this is your your map of zones hub, so to speak. But and
right.
Tokens. But what's going on with Osmosis? What's the latest?
So they have introduced SuperFluid Staking, and this is really an innovation that exists nowhere else on any other chain, on any other project, anywhere in crypto. And so we're familiar somewhat with fluid staking, the ability to make use of tokens that are staked, right, and to use them as collateral or in some other way take a position with them. And this is going to be a sort of a reversal of this, right? And what SuperFluid Staking is being able to take some tokens that have been committed to a liquidity pool, an LP, part of your LP position, and to be able to take that and then to stake it for rewards. And so that's very much a novel thing, right? To be able to take an LP position and use part of that in something else, because up till now, when you commit a token or an asset to a pool for liquidity, you've locked that up and it's no longer accessible. You have no, there's no use of it for you. It's being used to provide liquidity so an AMM can make markets. Essentially, this is a way of decentralizing the market making function that centralized exchanges turn to market makers for. So this is a, go ahead.
So in other words, the way it typically is, if you're going to take Osmosis to support and secure the network, then you have to take that Osmo, and you have to stake it directly. Now you cannot take that Osmo and use it somewhere else. Same thing with liquidity. If you're going to take Osmo and say, you know what, I want to help provide liquidity to the Osmo Atom or the Osmo Juno or the Osmo whatever pool, like we've showed examples, provide liquidity is taking that Osmo and adding it to a big pool, a big liquid pool, so that other people can exchange from. Now, the way it used to be is you had to do this or that. You can't do this and that. And it takes away, it has smaller liquid pools because a lot of it's being used for staking. And what they're talking about doing is saying, we're going to take the Osmo that you put over here in our DEX and in our exchange to help add liquidity. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to, if you through the contract, lock it up for a time, we're going to stake it for you so that not only are you earning rewards from the fees, but you're also getting the rewards from staking. So
that's right.
Is a huge innovation. There's no other proof of stake blockchain that I know of that's implemented this as for their AMM or DEX. This just goes to show some of the strength of IBC network, because Osmo is its own blockchain. At the end of the day, it's an AMM DEX, but it's also its own blockchain built specifically for this function to bridge these communities in the IBC. So that's for sure very cool.
So yeah, we can go through this article a little bit. There's just a couple points worth talking about. The first is that this is only going to be for Osmo in the Atom Osmo pool. Okay. So that this is going to be rolling out, and that SuperFluid Staking, it will only be available in that first pool, the Atom Osmo pool. But other pools will become available as time goes on. And further is that the way this is done is that you have to, when you're providing liquidity, there'll be a choice to bond for a certain durations. There's 7 days, 4 or 14 days, right? So when you choose the 14 days duration, it will give you the option to SuperFluid stake the position, but that's only available for the 14-day unbonding period. And the reason is that matches the Osmo unstaking period if you're staking natively on the chain. So it links those two together. What else is taught to talk about? The other thing is that that you're only going to be able to pick one validator per pool. So you can't pick multiple validators per pool. And then the one other thing that's really big to know about this is that to start off with, only 50% of your underlying Osmo position will be available for SuperFluid staking. So if you have $50 worth of Osmo, only 25 of that will be SuperFluid staked. But they will leave that open to the community to decide later on if there's a need to change that. So, and of course, this will, the SuperFluid staked Osmo, it's up in the air whether or not they will count for future airdrops. But I think that I would assume that's probably going to be the case. But the article is ambiguous about that answer. So.
They talk about voting rights being passed to the validator. At the end of the day, they're already adding so much use to it. There may be more utility in the future, and that's what's beautiful is they can build that and add that. But at the moment, this is huge. This is a big deal to be able to have and by the way, they already had a 14-day unbonding period for those who wanted to maximize the higher APR on the Osmo rewards. So now you can maximize those rewards and also stake 50%. This is very, very innovative. And I can see that adding a lot of liquidity, a lot of people unstaking Osmo on its own and adding, not all of it, because, you know, as you mentioned, only 50% of it is going to be staked. And there are benefits to voting and participating yourself. So however, this definitely has a lot of incentives that I can see growing the pool and having people really, and I think that's probably a lot of the reason is the IBC, Secret Network, Osmosis, Juno. We're seeing really a lot of preparation for massive adoption, more people coming in from EVM and seeing.
Certainly, especially as the bridges to the EVM world are built, and that happens, more of those bridges get built, more liquidity will be coming in. There will be a greater demand for Osmo's products, and they're going to need more liquidity to meet that, right? So this is definitely, like you say, an incentive to store up some liquidity and get it on that chain, get it on the exchange in these pools in order to have tokens available for people who want to buy and sell. Because that, like you say, that's the bridges to the IBC are being built now. So this is what needs to happen to make that all possible.
Now, I don't know if you mentioned this, but did we talk about the fact that at some point in time, SuperFluid Staking, Osmosis wants to revolutionize the AMM DEX even more by not only allowing you to stake a portion of your Osmo, but if you're providing in a pool like Atom Osmo or Osmo Juno, they might down the road find a way to implement staking some of these others as well. So just think about Osmosis allowing people to be able to add liquidity, bond it up for at least a couple weeks, you know, on bonding period, and stake and add security to those relative networks at the same time and earn those rewards. This could bring a lot of attention from I can see people from other blockchains saying, well, wait a minute, I can come over and get staking rewards and I can help support. A lot of people love us. If you're in the IBC, most likely you love Osmosis. It'd be hard to be on the IBC and not have some love for Osmosis.
And you know, this kind of solves the impermanent loss problem, because now whatever impermanent loss people were reckoning, it's going to be offset by their staking rewards.
So we're talking about how great this exchange is, and you know, they're very active. So as you can see, they change the pictures to be seasonal and festive with the times. If there's a bear market, well, actually it's IBC, it's different. But so check this out. We've done examples on this, but we want to go to the pools, and we decided to do it. We like to do live examples and tutorials. So let's check this out. Let's check out this. It's the Atom Osmo pool. Now, because in our examples, the way I like to do it, no rush, you know, if you're in it to win it, it's already been, if you've already bonded for 14 days, which in this case I have, then all you have to do is go SuperFluid. So to answer your question, if you've already been bonded, that's all you have to do. Now, if you're less than, all you have to do is change it to 14 days, and then boom, there you go. You can start earning and go SuperFluid. If you haven't done it yet, make sure after you provide liquidity that you click the 14-day period. You're going to be earning that 55. You're going to earn that percent incentives on your Osmo as well as the staking. So you have SuperFluid eligible bonded liquidity. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Let's go SuperFluid. And here are, here are the ones to choose from.
Maybe Clandestina, right? We were talking about them.
Are they,
or whatever you want.
Are they up yet? We haven't, we're going to do a video.
Are they?
Well, of course they're
I'm not
up.
sure.
No, they're up. They're up. But I mean,
thought so.
Are they in
this list?
That's
right.
Secret Network. Hold on, slow down. We're in Osmosis.
Oh, what am I thinking? Yeah, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right.
It's late. It's late.
Let's just do smart nodes, because I've done all these others. These are great, but those are smart nodes. We're talking about I want to say they're behind. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. See, it's late for both of us. I was thinking
For sure. We're just stuck on secret.
Secret nodes, we are. Because
Yeah.
no, because I've seen the glyph and I've done Chandra Station. Let's go with the flow and just click bond and stake and just take care of business and show people how cheap it is. I do know all of these are great validators, actually.
For sure.
See that 0? Boom. Approve for 0. Look how quick and clean this is. Transaction broadcasting. Smart nodes remind me of secret nodes, remind me of the Cataclops launching the secret DAO and that there was a connection there. Boom. Okay. But I have read and done research. Smart nodes, they're a great outfit. They do a lot of work for the IBC.
Very good.
Okay. So,
and if I remember from the article, I think it says the rewards just get deposited right in your wallet along with any other Osmo rewards you would have from staking.
Which
so it,
is beautiful. And by the way,
seamless.
That's how that got there. You just come back every once in a while. One of the neat things about providing liquidity on Osmosis is that when they give you your daily rewards for whatever you have locked up, it just goes right to your wallet. So if you want to be, oh, look, I've got 15 Osmo. I just come over to trade, switch it out. And then,
buy whatever you want.
You're like, oh, look, the market, I want to have some UST.
Sure. Take it over to Anchor, right?
Take it over, earn interest, come back every day and start dollar cost your interest. If if that's how you want to play, and then you're not even touching your crypto. This is not financial advice. Did we already mention that in this video? This is not
not financial advice. These are just, we're just talking about options. What's out there, what you can do.
I don't even want to do that. Actually, I'm not interested in UST. I'm just showing you what you can do. You can also get Atom. And you can get,
anything in the list, right? Secret,
rock and roll. So max it out. But yeah, there's a lot you can do on Osmosis. You get more Osmosis and you can stake it and vote, which I recommend.
Right.
Pound those rewards on a regular basis. And
you can also just take that Osmo and put it right back into that LP, back into that liquidity pool, double down
and get more. Hello. Yes.
So there's all kinds of things you can do here.
That's the way you would rock that. But yeah, we've done enough examples. I think we covered, that was a great find. Osmosis, SuperFluid Staking. We definitely had to talk about that. That's just a major innovation for DeFi, for crypto, for IBC, and very cool. Osmosis continues. What a beautiful team, man. They continue to just Fairdrop. Now you talk about liquid, superfluid staking. Never even thought about that.
What else are they going to do, right?
We'll find out. If you want to
we'll cover it.
Subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. Until the next time, have a beautiful day. Namaste, y'all.
Thank you.